Hi, and welcome to Sunday with Mike, show number 40. It's hard to believe we've got 40 shows behind us already, or today we'll make 40. It has been an incredible journey, and I have a favor to ask. If we've taught you anything new at all, would you do me a favor and share the show on some of your favorite channels or with some of your friends, but try to share the wealth, because that's what this is all about, is to try to help everybody improve their DJ game, because not everybody can go to convention and do other things. So this is an inexpensive way to help somebody else. So just pay it forward and share the show if you don't mind. Also, if you notice, we have some spiffy 4th of July colors behind me. I wanted to wish all of you a happy and safe 4th of July for those of us in the USA and other places that do celebrate it. And then we're ready. Are you? Here we go. So on today's show, we're going to discuss local DJs networking, why the DJ2 app and Spotify equal awesome, virtual DJ and iTunes could equal a great backup plan for you, and finally, a fantastic tip the next time you need a headphone holder. So grab a cup of coffee and join me. I'm going to be right back. So let me ask you a question. Do you network with your local DJs in the area? If not, you should, because the benefits far outweigh any negatives, and you can learn so much from each other. All you need to do is put your egos aside and agree not to talk about prices in the beginning of your journey together. The reason is because pricing always seems to be a touchy subject with everyone, especially when you don't know each other that well. So when you get into pricing, people tend to become defensive and close up rather than opening up and wanting to talk to you. Avoid this mistake until you learn and know someone better, and then you're both going to feel more comfortable discussing it later on. Beyond pricing, an honest and open dialogue between DJs is a great thing. But don't just go into this thinking that anyone owes you an answer just because you asked a question. A healthy dialogue between what I call friendly competitors is helpful, and you can learn a lot from each other. A few years ago, I started a small group on Facebook for DJs in Louisiana. I didn't want every DJ in Louisiana in my group. I wanted a small group that wouldn't be fighting all the time, and I wanted people that didn't know everything already. I wanted a diverse group that were at all different levels of expertise. Some were just starting out. Many were seasoned DJs that have been doing this for a long time. I wanted folks that did karaoke, school dances, weddings, club DJs, you name it. We wanted all parts of the industry to be represented. This group has worked out extremely well and beyond anything I ever expected, and to be honest with you, I couldn't be more proud of them. Everyone is generally well behaved. They ask questions, they share tips, and general information. We started moving towards localized meetings. At first, it was near me in the Lafayette, Louisiana area, and then towards Baton Rouge, our capital city, which also just happens to be in the middle of the state. Last Tuesday, we held our first meeting in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it was our largest turnout so far with 14 people. Each person was encouraged to bring a guest. It could be their wife, their girlfriend, another DJ, or anybody that they wanted to bring. And I was so proud that 10 of the 14 people are DJs in the group. We all had a great time eating dinner and getting to know each other better. I can't wait to see how our group continues to grow, but I can tell you that it's awesome to be able to reach out and ask about a venue and have someone share pictures and everything you ever wanted to know about load in and load outs because they've already been there. We discuss local venues, new venues, hot music tracks, gear, and stuff that you always wish that you could just sit down and talk to another DJ in the business about. Ask around and see if anyone has a local group like this in your state. If not, create one. But just remember, you won't always agree on everything. But as long as you disagree respectfully, it's okay. You want a diverse group and a group of opinions. You don't want arguing. I'm going to be right back.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
Welcome back. There's an app for smartphones and tablets called DJ2, and it will cost about $4 from your app store. There's an online streaming music service called Spotify that will run you about $10 a month for a premium subscription. If you put both of these together, it spells awesome. How's that, you ask? Well, DJ2 is a 2-deck playback device, and it can access your Spotify account, and that gives you access to about 20 million songs. I would call that one heck of a backup plan, wouldn't you? I know that we've discussed it before, and that many of the songs on Spotify are the explicit versions. Even if you removed half of them, that still leaves you with over 10 million songs for your event. There is no way that you could run out of music even if you tried. To my way of thinking, this is a really great backup plan, and even if you didn't have access to the internet, you could have downloaded a local copy of a playlist to your phone or tablet before the event, and you wouldn't need the internet at all. If your phone does have access to the internet, you could stream those off your guest requests directly from your Spotify account if you didn't have it. And since the explicit tracks are marked, this makes things pretty safe and foolproof. It's just food for thought, but I think it's a great backup plan, and I wanted to share it with you today. I'll be right back. You know, recently I've discovered an easy way to use my DJ program and my phone's software to create a backup playlist on my phone for every one of my events. I happen to use Virtual DJ, but it doesn't matter what program you use as long as it lets you save a playlist. Since I believe that covers most programs that DJs are using, then all we really need to know is, can we create a playlist, and where does it store that playlist on our computer? Once we know where it's stored, then we can move on to the next step. What software does your smartphone use? For me, it's iTunes. Once you know what program your phone uses, then the next step is to create a playlist in your phone's software. For me, I can do this easily by dragging and dropping the saved playlist right onto my iTunes account, and it will automatically create a playlist and copy all of those songs over to iTunes for me. The best part is it does it really quickly. Try learning how your software works, and you might be able to drag and drop also, because that makes this process really, really easy. The final step is to plug in my phone and computer and sync the phone. Again, this does not take very long at all. So every song that my client has asked me for is already saved into a playlist on my hard drive. Once that playlist is saved, it takes me less than 5 minutes to finish the entire process that I just described above. And after that, if anything happens during the event, I have a complete backup of every song that they've asked for at my fingertips. For me, Virtual DJ and iTunes equals a great backup plan. I'll be right back. You know, every once in a while you see an idea that just makes you wonder, why didn't I think of that? It's simple and it solved the problem. Today's segment is one of those moments. Are you ready? Here it is. A paint stick that doubles as a temporary headphone holder when space is tight. It just doesn't get any simpler than this. Special thanks to local DJs Chris Logan for sharing the photo and Aaron Lane, who I understand created the idea. It's just really simple, works great, and it's easy to keep a paint stick in your backup kit with your other tools and tape measures and those kind of things. So the next time you're in a home improvement store, be sure to grab one. That's going to be my show for today. I'll be back next week with all new topics to help you and your business. Be sure to give me your thoughts on today's show down in the comments section down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if we've taught you anything new at all. If you want to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook, and I'll share that link below as well. So until next Sunday, my name is Mike Schnauder. Be safe, and thanks for watching.